Okay, I don't know. I did something wrong when I tied this end up on this last row. The other 3 rows are fine, and they've been fine in the wind. This one blew over earlier this season already. And again, yesterday we had a wind warning, crazy windy. We lost power. I'm just happy nothing else blew away in the field, largely due to the ground, the ice, snow. Other things are holding the stuff down. Except this tunnel. I can't seem to keep the plastic on, so I think I built it too loose. I didn't tie it up right, or the string snapped. It kind of looks like the string broke. So I'm not sure if any of the eucalyptus is going to survive. It's been very cold this month, and it's still, I think it's -8 right now. So yeah, the ground kind of feels like it might still be thawed underneath the tunnels, but I'm feeling less optimistic about this. And I can't fix this right now because I can't. Everything's frozen at this end. So I'll just try to do a makeshift deal, and then hopefully I think it's going to warm up at the end of the week, and then maybe I can, I don't know, do something different here. So I got a package in the mail at the end of last week of seeds from the Association of Specialty Cut Flower Growers. I've been a member of that organization for years, and the last few years I've applied to be part of their cut flower seed trial. So it's not too hard. You fill out an evaluation form at the end of the season and submit it online. But the last 2 years, I've struggled because of the cutworm, and it ate a lot of my trial plants. But they allowed me to be in the program again, so I'm super excited because they always trial new Lisianthus. So I got 12 new Lisianthus varieties to try this year. So I seeded them last week when the package came. And I also picked all their varieties of snapdragons because I wanted to stick to things to trial that I was more confident this year that I could do a good job at and that I wouldn't drop the ball on. So I know snapdragons, I have time to seed right now and get them in the ground early. And then hopefully we have the cutworm under control and it won't eat my snaps this year or my Lisianthus. So super excited to get these seeded today.
Is use solar energy to do the solarization. So when the sunlight is sufficient, we will add appropriate and hit the soil. So basically, we hope the soil temperature will above. Normally, we will keep the soil under the transparent issue, not only for farmers. I think government try to make the law.
I'm trying to work on another seed order, and I'm worried that I'm forgetting to order something. It's not like I can't order it again, but sometimes I to save on shipping, or depending on what company I'm ordering from. I just like to get it all done in one batch. So I'm trying to decide if I trust my notes from last year, because I try to write down in the back of my agenda things that I need to order before the next season. And so I have everything ordered that's on that list. And I'm trying not to order too much, because like I'm just looking at Cosmos for 1,000 seeds of the one variety. It's like $41. And that's the minimum that you can order for this variety. So it adds up very quickly. So you need to be careful that you don't order too much, because that can really put a damper on your profits at the end of the season. So there's so many ways to organize your garden or your farm. There's lots of software programs that are coming out now, some free, some cost money. In the past, have tried to put everything on like a Google spreadsheet. Yeah, I tried. That's the key word. I've done it a few years, and some of them are pretty in-depth spreadsheets, but it's not something that I find easy to go back and look at. It just doesn't work with my brain as well as I would like it to. So I really have just gone back the last few years to the good old-fashioned agenda. I love visually just looking at it this way. I love just jotting stuff down with a pencil, either when I come in the house or right after I've done seeding something. Yeah, so I feel like it's a little old-fashioned, but it works well for me. And then what I do is, like, every week I write down what I've seeded, and I usually have the book from the last year open, and I just scan to make sure I'm not forgetting anything. So it really just builds from year to year. And then I can also through the year make notes, and at the back, yeah, I keep my seeds I need to order. I keep my budget back there. Any notes, other things. If I went to a conference and I make notes, I write it in there. So it's just kind of my year's worth of thoughts, and I try to take it out of my brain and stick it in my agenda. And I'm pretty basic and simple with my seed organization as well. I just have always had these two boxes. I have like cardboard cutouts, and so it has the letter E, but they're alphabetized in order. And then I just plop the seeds in when they come. And so when I'm looking for feverfew, I go to F and I find feverfew. So I have most of my seeds in here. I think I need to clean this out. I bet you I could get it down to one box this year. That's partly because I have my sunflowers in its own box, my zinnias are in their own box, and lisianthus are in their own box. Someone was asking how I stay organized. This is my simple method. Doesn't work for everybody, but it's working for me. Yeah, and that is what I'm working on this week. I need to make sure I have the seeds I need ordered, and I need to clean up my seeds, get rid of any that are old and need to be chucked. Yeah, and just like that, January is over. It's been a pretty cold month on my farm. Again today, we woke up to a little bit of fresh snow, and I think it's like -10 the high today. But yeah, I did end up getting this tunnel fixed. It was like 2 degrees for a brief few hours yesterday morning. So the string did break, kind of my fault for using old string. So I retied the end up. So it's on pretty loose, but I added lots of more rocks. So hopefully it stays put. It does look like we're warming up next week as we start February. So we'll see. But yeah, good week. Nice and quiet here, not doing a whole lot. A little bit of seeding. Snapdragons are all seeded and under the lights in the basement. Other than that, I'm just reading, learning new things, and trying to figure out what I want to grow this year. So yeah, I hope you had a good week, and we'll see you again next time.